Yo, welcome to the BabloNKeloShow.
Show.
I'm your host, Bablo.
And I'm your co-host, Kel, to the out.
That's right. 2 dudes.
And 1 mic.
Hey, we got a real hot topic that we're going to talk about today.
Hey, man, guess what? Wait a minute.
Breaking news.
Wait a minute. Guess my phone is hot right now. Oh my God. Guess what happened?
What happened?
KD just got traded to Houston.
Nah.
Look it up. What you mean? Look it up. Research team. We see you. Research.
All right, let's get into it. This Kevin Durant trade, the breaking news that just happened today, June 22nd, 2025. The Houston Rockets acquired Kevin Durant from the Phoenix Suns in a blockbuster deal aimed at boosting Houston into championship contention. They were number 2 overall. The Houston Rockets get Kevin Durant, 35 years old. Average 20.
Why you put his age out there like that?
Hey, he's 35, man. Hey, we in our 30s, dude. We in our 30s, though, man. You know what I mean? He averaged 26.6 points per game, 6.8 rebounds.
27 points at 35.
Hey, man, he's a shooter.
Shit.
5.2 assists, 52.2% field goal, 39.4 from the 3. He still has about 2 years, 54.7 million per year. The Suns get Jalen Green, 22 years old. Hey, you got a baby mama though. 19.4 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 3.1 assists. He's a very explosive scorer, and he's the former number 2 overall pick in 2021. They get a defensive stopper, Dylan Brooks. He averaged 13.2 points per game, strong from the perimeter as a defender. He's known for his intensity and playoff level defense. They also get number 10 overall pick this year in the 2025 NBA draft. And also future assets includes 2 second-round picks, 2 first-round pick swaps, TBD, but again, probably going to be 2026 and 2028 range. So again, they're going to be building around Ime Udoka. Why this trade matters? They're going to be building around Ime Udoka's defense first system, plus all elite shot creation. For the Suns, officially ended the KD, Booker, Beal era after just 1 season, y'all. Again, they gained a lot.
Was it 1 season or 2 seasons?
Just 1 season.
They have Bill for 1 season?
Well, I mean KD. Well, I guess it'd be 2 sorry about that. 2 seasons. 2 seasons. So let's go ahead and get into the topic, man. Like I said, KD's on the move again. What does this really say about his legacy, right? So he started off with the Sonics, then he went, that's basically who drafted him before he went to OKC. Then he went to the Golden State Warriors after, what's his name? Draymond Green was crying, talking about, they just got beat by Bron. So they recruited him. Then he won 2 rings over there. Then he went to the Brooklyn Nets. Then he came to the Phoenix Suns, and now he's going to the Houston Rockets. So let's really talk about it. What does it really say about his legacy at this point, Kelly? Is he trying to build something, or is he like just jump into whoever's really hot?
No. That's what to me it seems
like he's trying to do.
No. I disagree with that. I disagree with that statement. Trying to get on a team that's hot. Even though Houston was the number 2 seed, they won about 50 games. But majority of the teams in the West were,
they're very competitive.
Yeah, very competitive. Right, 2 or 3 games from each other. But Houston, they got out the first round. Right, even though it was a 7-game series, they were bounced out. So KD going to Houston I believe that's a missing piece.
Okay.
And I do think if everybody can stay healthy and they build their bench, I do think that Houston can be a championship team next season.
Okay, but what about they gave up Jalen Green and also their defense? Because
Jalen Green was very inconsistent in their series versus the.
But he's a scorer though.
Golden State Warriors.
He's a scorer like KD. Maybe about 8 points, 7, 8 points, different average.
But he's not consistent enough. Yeah, he's a piece to build with. But as you can see, Houston they want to win now.
Okay.
Right. So he's not right now in his career right now. He's not consistent enough to be the go-to. They need a go-to player on that team.
Okay.
A team that fourth quarter, 2 minutes to go. I need you to go get me a bucket.
Yep. Kevin Durant definitely will do that.
KD's that guy.
But how do you
get you a bucket?
Okay, so we know that we're basically KD and Jalen Green. That's basically like a swap. So how do you fix the Dylan Brooks, right? Because remember when before Ime came there, Brooks also came there too. So basically Brooks is like the
throwaway.
I don't really think he's a throwaway.
Yeah, he's just an add-in. Nobody's going in there and nobody's
Brooks to me is like
Brooks is the
Draymond Green of the
It's a missing piece. No, he's not.
I didn't say he's a missing piece.
That's what you make it sound.
No. I didn't say he was a missing piece.
Brooks is he's not.
I'm saying that when it comes to trying to win NBA championship, defense also matters too, right? So look at when he was with the Memphis, right? Dylan Brooks, right? And then they traded him. What happened to the Memphis? They got sorry. Then look at where he went to the Houston Rockets. Look at what happened to them. They got real good. They didn't have shooters, but they had defense and obviously they had Ime Udoka. So what do you think is really going to happen with their defense in terms of the Houston Rockets after the departure of Dylan Brooks? Do you think that it's really does it really fix the situation? Because when I also look at it too, I look at it as when the Milwaukee Bucks gave up who was it to the bus Drew Holiday, right?
Dylan Brooks is not Drew Holiday, bro.
But that's the way I see it.
No, he's not.
He can give you some. 13 points a game.
Dylan Brooks. No, bro. He's not. No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh man. Okay.
No, he's not. Don't get it wrong. He's good. He's not. He's better than good. He's pretty awesome defensively, right?
Okay.
He's a good wing defender, 3-and-D guy.
Okay.
But he's not Drew Holiday. He's lesser of a player of Drew Holiday. But in the whole scape of things, Houston got better, right? And also the Suns need to make some more moves.
Yeah, this got the number 10 pick.
They got better as well. They got the number 10 pick. They got 5 second-round picks as well to build for the future. Mm-hmm. They need to do something with Bradley Beal.
You're not moving off of that contract.
They need to do something.
They can. He has a no trade clause.
They can.
Yeah.
So the picks they got, attach that to Bradley Beal. It's not. He has a no trade clause.
That's
what I'm saying. Obviously, they're gonna have to talk to his agent about taking the no trade clause.
He's not gonna take it off.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't. So why? If you were,
they're not happy. They're talking about bringing. Look who just got in there. Look who just came in. Who's starting?
Hey, get your bread, though.
So obviously he wants to play. Look who they got. They got
Booker. You really know that if he really wants to play, or he just wants to.
He's a professional.
Obviously, he doesn't want to, bro. Obviously, he doesn't want to go to a dead zone like a
he's
dead
not
team.
going. The dead zone's not going to pick up that contract. Why would a dead zone pick him up? Think about it.
Hey, Phoenix is trying to get rid of him. So
that's what I'm saying. So talk to the agent. Mm-hmm. When you're trading him, you gotta attach the picks. You gotta attach 2, maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 picks to entice somebody, right? And then they can move from a team that, well, I don't think they would, but a team that would probably fit him. I'll say Detroit Pistons.
Why would me as Bradley Beal want to play there?
What you mean? You didn't see how they played in the playoffs?
Cunningham.
What you mean? What? You didn't see what they did in the playoffs?
I think that was probably like a fluke year. Bro.
That was a
fluke year.
No, it wasn't.
But let's get back to the KD trade though. Sorry we got off topic, but at this point, is KD just like trying to chase rings, or do you think he's just trying to go to the hottest team? In terms of like what KD's doing, like why doesn't he just want to just stay on one team and just grind it out until he can get another championship? Because to me, right, when I look at what KD's doing right now, it's like he's just trying to he's going to like trying to go to like super teams and going to, you know, he's like a hired gun, like they say. They bring him in as a specialist because he's a shooter. But to me, you know, without Steph, you don't have no rings. And I understand that, you know, he got the rings down, so he doesn't really have to worry about it. He can just go wherever his services is needed. So what do you think in terms of, you know, is KD proof that, you know, loyalty in sports is dead? Is he just chasing rings? You know, what are your thoughts? Or, you know, why? And then third one is, you know, why can't he grind it out like Kobe and Dirk in terms of, you know, staying on one team? I mean, he's 35. He got maybe a couple more years left before he calls it quits. I mean, we all know Kevin Durant loves basketball. So what do you think, man?
I mean, we all know KD loves basketball.
Of course.
Obviously, well, we're gonna look back and say his legacy. He's basically a journeyman. You know, going from team to team to team to team. But at the end of the day, I feel for KD because he loves basketball, and that's all he cares about. He just cares about playing basketball, and he looks for his best fit. He got 2 rings, 2 Finals MVPs. You know, Brooklyn didn't work out because of injuries. That's why they didn't work out. Because of injuries.
That team wasn't.
No, they was that team was legit. Because when Harden, KD, and Kyrie played together, they won not over 90% of the games. They lost less than 10 games when they played together. So basically that team was because of injuries, right? Injuries. So then when he went to Phoenix, like I said, you know, last time, Phoenix, the first 30 games, the first 20 games they were like 15-5. Beginning of the year, right? They were the number 1 team in the West.
Yep.
They were really, really good. But then KD got hurt. And then that's when everything just dismantled. So the thing about KD is, you know, since he's older, right? Mm-hmm. He's more injury prone.
Yep. So
you gotta be mindful of him being injury prone.
Okay, but what about the loyalty? What about, you know, at the end of the day, you know, people are gonna, like you said, they're gonna look back and talk about his legacy, right? Mm-hmm. So is it to you, like, what would you say?
No, I mean, OKC should build a statue for him and Russell Westbrook. They should build a statue for him. At the end of the day,
what?
They should build a statue.
Nah, bro. KD might be the worst talented player with the weakest resume of all time. All skills, no soul, bro. All skills, no soul. Cause bro, he's like you say, he's a hired gun, bro. I go wherever I want to go.
What's wrong with go?
Nah, man. Why can't you thug it out like everybody else is doing?
What you mean thug it out?
Look at Giannis. Giannis ain't.
What you mean Giannis? Barely. What you mean Giannis? Look what's going on with Giannis.
He's staying, bro. But that's another topic for another day. But nah, KD.
Giannis about to be out of there.
Nah, he gonna be there. He gonna be there. Just watch. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about the KD trade that the audience should know about, or no? No?
Then KD's petty, man. KD, you be petty. He gets into Twitter beefs.
Hey man, at least he's interacting with the people though. Unlike some NBA players that think that they're too good.
He gets into Twitter beefs for no reason, man.
But which one would you rather have? A player that's an athlete that's worth millions of dollars, but he's interacting with the audience, the people, versus a player that thinks that they're like the shit and don't even like you're human too. You can interact with us. There's nothing wrong with that, right? At least he's doing that. To me, I like that. You know, like once you become like a big star player, you still, you know, talk to people and all that stuff. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We really appreciate you guys. Thanks for today's episode.